Sylvia Fowles.
Sylvia, sweet Syl.
Syl, just, smooth excellence. Just the sweetest person.
Sylvia Fowles is the perfect combination of kindness and sass. She's got it to the nth degree, both of them.
Sylvia Fowles is one of the most beautiful people I've ever met in my entire life, both inside and out.
Like when I look at Syl, it just makes you smile. Like the energy, the love, the goofiness.
It's a pleasure being around her. I think she makes you better, happier, and just more comfortable just by her presence.
The first thing I think of is how amazing her hugs are. She gives the best hugs.
Great hugs, she just brings you in.
I've probably received, well over 500 hugs from Sylvia. She hugs you every single time she sees you.
She just comes right in, man. She's gonna come right in and she's gonna wrap her arms around you, and it's gonna be the most genuine hug you've ever gotten in your entire life.
Like, she loves people, she loves children, she loves, knitting, she loves anything that's almost like grandma-ish. That's Syl. Like, she's the granny, that's what it is. Obviously, I've been knowing Syl since LSU days, and I remember the first day she got on campus, she had knitted a pillow or a sweater or something like that. And, the coach raved about her before she got there and was like, yeah, this is our post player, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but our post player's like knitting pillows.
Like, her personality is just tender and sweet. She's very nurturing. Yet she is such a big problem when you play against her.
Pivoting, denied by Foul. Oh, Sylvia Fowles!
I don't think there's anybody else on the planet that is 6'6" that can move like Sylvia Fowles.
I remember watching when she was with LSU and just thinking wow, this person, she's gonna change the game.
It was awful preparing to play against Syl. Like, she's big, she's strong. Once she gets her positioning, there's really nothing that you can do. You're at the mercy of her. And, when we were playing against her, I always had to be prepared for that matchup. And I'm like, okay, I have to do this today.
You just have to, you try to minimize. You're just like, I'm gonna just try to limit her. You're not gonna stop her.
You never knew how to play Syl, because if you try to deny her or front her or try to take the pass away from her, she always knew how to position herself for the lob. The best way is to hope that she's out for that day. That's how you game plan for Sylvia Fowles.
She's the center that everyone wanted to have on their team. She's back to the basket, efficient post player that you want to have.
She's that kind of solid individual that you want in your camp, because she's super loyal. She's gonna do exactly what you want her to do, and then she's gonna pull in the people to do what they're supposed to do.
The Lynx really boosted their lineup on Monday when they acquired Sylvia Fowles, part of a 3-team trade. Fowles has career averages of 16 points and 10 rebounds. She is one of the best defensive players in the league. This week, Sylvia said she is embracing the challenge in Minnesota.
In 2015, probably just before the season, Cheryl Reeves said, listen, I want you guys to give me a name of any player you would want from any roster. And I'm like, that's a no-brainer. We just need a post player. I want Sylvia Fowles.
When Cheryl Reeve told me that obtaining Sylvia Fowles was a possibility, my heart just jumped out of my chest, because of thinking about being able to coach one of the greatest centers of all time, and to have her join this great group of women was something I was very excited about.
I honestly couldn't believe it. I was like, Chicago giving us Syl? It's over. I was like, we get more championships.
And that was a big move for us, because we hadn't really made that many big mid-season moves like that. And so I think it was kind of shocking. But then when she got here, we were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because she fit right in to the culture of team unselfishness, playing hard, and she's really fun.
She came in 2015 and carried us 2015 to that championship. Absolutely carried us. What's the only reason we won is because of Syl.
We don't win the 2015 championship without Sylvia Fowles. We don't get back in 2016 and 2017, win another one without Sylvia Fowles. No question that we were beyond a one-person team, but Sylvia Fowles' uniqueness, her domination, both defensively and offensively at the center position, no question put us in position each of those years to win a championship.
I remember Cheryl, the night before Game 5. She's like, we're gonna run these 3 plays. And it was like, or maybe 4. It was 3 for Sil and 1 for Maya or Money Mo.
Floppy power, 35. Those were our plays that every team in the league will tell you. They knew the names of them, they knew what was happening, but Sil was still able to simply dominate.
I think Sylvia goes down as one of the best centers to ever do it. She was just so dominant at any point. You know, she obviously won championships and MVP, just incredible, just unstoppable. That's her legacy. She was just unstoppable.
Like, she's just so chill about how incredible she was. Like, she was a standout, once in a lifetime player. And if you meet her though, like, her personality, none of that shows. Like, she just is the sweetest, kindest, caring teammate.
She's so passionate about not just her own success, but the success of her teammates. Like, she will take herself out of situations to allow her teammates to shine, to allow her teammates, the younger ones, to gain more experience, to have their moments. And that's again, a special thing.
There's not a lot of players like her anymore, especially. Just such a dominant center, and she's so strong, and to be able to perform the way that she did for the longevity of her career is just outstanding, and there's not a lot of players who can or have done it.
I think she's the best center of all time. So that's a good legacy to have.
For me, her legacy is one of graciousness and greatness.
Sylvia is such a special person. You know, our society, whether it's sports or entertainment or anything, desperately need stars that have great humility and care about others. And I don't think anybody does that at a higher level than Sylvia.
Sil is one of the greats for every reason we can think of. She's DPOY, MVP, champion, finals MVP. I mean, what other accolades can we think of?
Thank you, Sylvia Fowles, for everything you've done for me and for this organization, for the city, for the state of Minnesota. You will never be forgotten.
Thank you, Sil. Thanks for everything. We love you.